This is just sad because the FUD campaign on XRP is working as we speak. That's what we're going to be talking about today's video, because all the other major communities are attacking XRP full force at this point in time, guys. Right? It's getting crazy here, but I could clearly tell from the charts itself that some of you guys are probably selling XRP right now for other coins such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and even or Chainlink. This isn't financial advice, but just don't do anything dumb now, because I could clearly see in the charts the fear, uncertainty, and doubt campaign is working right now. This is XRP versus Bitcoin. Look what's happening, guys. It's dumping against Bitcoin. XRP versus ETH is literally dying as we speak. Okay, and then this is XRP. I'm pretty sure it's XRP versus Chainlink. It's literally falling off a cliff, which tells me some of you guys, I don't know who it may be, but it's okay, are selling their XRP and buying Chainlink, buying Ethereum, and even buying Bitcoin with it. This isn't financial advice, but I'm like highly certain that we're about to bottom out against all these other coins, and if we don't, then all these charts will die, right? XRP will heavily underperform versus other altcoins, and we just talked about this. So don't be fooled here. Don't let them take your liquidity. Okay, guys, I'm just throwing it out there. First things first, here's Chainlink. Here's a Chainlink community, guys. Oh my, XRP got screwed. The XRP2 link rotation is going to be absolutely biblical. Chainlink is like Ripple, but if the technology actually worked, right? So there is a concerted effort to discredit XRP happening right now. This is so odd, guys. What's going on? Right? It feels spooky because these types of campaigns are mainly against XRP, which I have no clue, or I don't know why, right? And it happens every so often. And I know some person who doesn't really know about XRP gets tricked, right, into buying whatever they're buying. These influencers that are bashing XRP, such as, I recently took a big position in Link. Okay, this person says, and he lists out all the pros of Chainlink, guys, right? And then the thumbnail shows like XRP at 20 cents, right? So this is fascinating. What's going on here? Okay, and that's just one community, and the thing is, this is just a few examples. Literally on my timeline, the past couple days, I'm seeing heavy Chainlink folks attacking XRP to literally the highest degree, right? Then Bitcoin, and then Ethereum as well. All these communities are on us, guys. So we're going to be talking about Bitcoin here soon, but I would like to see something. Okay, look at this. This is XRP versus Link. Daily RSI is literally oversold. It's funny how the campaign happens right now when the RSI is heavily oversold. The last time it was this oversold was right there. Okay, last year, July. Look what appeared. We're at the same level, right? People are fleeing from XRP and buying Chainlink. This is ridiculous. Let's check from here. Now, let's check XRP versus ETH. Because right now, again, it's going oversold. But little do the XRP community realizes, some of us do, right? The people who won't be fooled by this at all, is that indicators are becoming oversold. This is XRP versus Bitcoin. XRP versus Bitcoin is holding more better than the others, because I'm pretty sure no one from the XRP community is trying to buy Bitcoin, because we already know Bitcoin is like basically an S coin, right? And the technology is basically garbage. So the XRP community is informed about Bitcoin, right? But they're getting tricked on Ethereum and Chainlink as we speak, guys. So this is a PSA. Do not sell your XRP. I repeat, you probably should sell Ethereum 100% for XRP. That's just my warning. We're going to check back on this maybe in a few months from now and see what happens. But again, this isn't financial advice, so you guys can do whatever. But I'm seeing a lot of XRP people selling and going and fleeing to other communities. People, I'm sorry, but nobody, it seems like majority of the community isn't even going to make it to high prices at this point, right? So it makes me sad. It literally makes me sad, guys, because I know this thing is going to reverse. I know it. We're literally at the max support right now. And when it does, I'm going to be seeing comments. We're going to be seeing comments on Twitter and YouTube comments. I just sold my XRP and I bought Ethereum because I was chasing Ethereum since I was seeing all these green candles appear. But then Ethereum is now doing nothing, but XRP is exploding, right? This is crazy. But the crazy part to me is, the actual fintech companies, right, of these cryptocurrencies are partnering together. Like, what? So why is it that every other community is attacking ours? It's only us. They only attack XRP. I don't understand here. I don't. But why? Once upon a time, it was a former, or it was a Ripple employee, or someone said it. I forgot who it was. It was someone who knew about this guy, said back in the early days of Bitcoin, they would give people who had a bunch of Bitcoin, right, or the insiders or whatever, would give out a small amount of Bitcoin to the people who can FUD or would FUD on XRP, right? And that's where the campaign really started from, guys, began. So this is very odd. Ripple comes about on January 7th. Ripple and Chainlink. Our LUSD has adopted the Chainlink standard for a verifiable data to fuel DeFi adoption with real-time secure pricing data. Right? Chainlink replied. Ripple and Chainlink. Look at that. So, but the crazy part is, if you go check on Twitter, you can see all these Chainlink folks attacking XRP and Ripple. Right? I don't know. I'm pretty sure, like I said this before, I'm pretty sure it's because they want liquidity, right? Everyone's feeding for liquidity. I'm not kidding. Ripple is too. That's why they're making XRP the most liquid asset. But we're not targeting retail, right? We're not trying to FUD other communities. We know the truth about other communities such as Bitcoin and ETH will probably collapse during the collapse, but we're not going after them right now and saying, hey, give us your liquidity to pump XRP, right? Because we know for a fact what they're doing. And I've been seeing this same tactic with smaller coins, like under $100 million market cap, or under a $1 billion market cap, where the people who buys these other coins come to the XRP community and they're like, oh, check this coin out, right? And it's a small market cap, and they want you to buy so that you could pump their bags. Yes, the liquidity is much bigger on Chainlink and Ethereum, but it's still your liquidity. So I'm just throwing it out there. Be very careful at this point. It's getting crazy. The tactics, I don't know, guys. The campaigns are getting crazy. It's funny how retail, some of you guys may be selling your XRP for these other coins, but it's funny to me because breaking, whales accumulate 900 million XRP tokens in 48 hours following SEC settlement. So why is it that whales are accumulating literally 1 billion XRP the past couple days while everyone else is selling? Isn't that strange? Because because you know why? I'll give you guys the answer. The whales don't have emotion. They're emotionless. They're robots. If they had emotions, guys, they would have probably not been a whale. Okay, to become that size, which is to have a large sum of money, especially making it through cryptos, you must have zero emotion. Right? Because emotion will kill you in this game. Right? So while there's and you think that whales are looking at these comments, right, from different people on Twitter and be like, oh, this person is correct, so let me go buy that coin and let me sell my XRP. No, because they have zero emotion. They don't care what people say. There's a reason why they are considered whales, right? Because they know either or they have full faith and belief in XRP, which is why they're buying so much, but others are selling. Rios, a former United States treasurer and current board member of Ripple, says, "Honored to be part of the Ripple family. Let the future begin." Right? And she was a former United States U.S. treasurer, guys. And then look at this one. Let me see if I can find it here. We got all these people. They told you XRP was dead. Now BlackRock, Fidelity, Nasdaq, BNY Mellon, Citi, CME, and DBS all sending top execs to Ripple Swell to talk tokenization, stablecoins, and XRP. Right? Possibly much more. While they scream scam, institutions are securing front row seats. Bitcoin maxis, where are you at now? Chair and CEO, Nasdaq. Franklin Templeton, Head of Innovation. Chief Product and Innovation Officer, BNY Mellon. Global Head of Digital Assets, Treasury, and Trade Solutions, Citi. Director, Digital Assets, BlackRock. Head of Fidelity Digital Asset Management, Fidelity. Global Head of Cryptocurrency Products, CME Group. Managing Director and Head of Digital Assets, Institutional Banking Group, DBS Bank. Global Head of Distribution, XTX Markets. And this is just page 1 of how many people will be attending Ripple Swell this year. Okay, and probably much more. So the FUD campaign is so getting crazy out there. Do not sell is all I'm saying, because you're gonna probably regret. This isn't financial advice. Wow, this is sad, to be honest. What is this, Sophie's Business? See ya.